President, Congress, Dave Ward, CWU, to move motion 72, which sets out the crucial next steps that our movement needs to now take to drive forward the New Deal beyond the pending legislation by bringing in sectorial collective bargaining on our terms across all sectors of the economy. Congress, why this proposition, we would argue, is a bit different to some of the debates we've had. We've had some great motions where the movement is uniting. We've got fantastic opportunities with a Labour government. But this isn't about what Labour will or won't do. This isn't about what employers will or won't do. This is about what the trade union movement can do on the back of how we delivered the New Deal for working people. And it is really fundamental to how we now take forward the building of our movement right across the UK. For us, it's about setting out our independent mission from Labour as trade unions, which says we're going to improve living standards for all workers. We've got a mission that is solely focused on shifting the balance of forces irreversibly back towards working class people in the world of work and in wider society. So what are we calling for? A collective bargaining summit within the next 6 months where we can discuss all these issues and come up with a proper strategy that everyone can get behind. We're asking for Paul and the TUC General Council to then publish that strategy in advance of next year's annual Congress. And then we vote on it, we agree it and we deploy it. We're also saying that Labour bringing in fair pay agreements and introducing sectoral collective bargaining in the care sector is absolutely the right thing to do. But we have got to expand on that. This is absolutely crucial to transforming the world of work in our favour. Why will it benefit us? Well, like the minimum wage was a major policy back in 1997. The New Deal for working people is the real flagship policy that Labour had in its manifesto. And what this will do is how you're going to grow the economy. It's how you're going to make sure that there's a real levelling up agenda across the UK. It's also central to ending the grotesque levels of inequality that the Tories have embedded in our workplaces and in society. And I would argue very, very strongly, is how we bring working class people together to face down the threat of the right, the far right, populism, racism and fascism. We have a job now to unite working class people on the back of everything we've already achieved. And it will help the union grow its power and its membership in the public sector and crucially in the private sector. So look, conference, to finish, summary. We delivered the New Deal for working people. Labour didn't deliver it. It started here 6 or 7 years ago. We brought that motion. We've been banging on about it for years. We're all together in delivering the New Deal. And it's given us confidence as a movement that we can go a lot further. And our ask is this. I think that there are some fantastic leaders in our movement at the moment. I think there's some fantastic reps. We've seen all them wins. We've seen the reps that are coming through. We are building our movement. This is the moment to grab this opportunity to introduce sectorial collective bargaining, to work together like never before, to end all the internal union sort of competition and come together in the interests of all workers in the UK. I move.